years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready? Looking to throw right away. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go right here. Out.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Flush down now to his left. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Achane, a first down carry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tua now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Giants going nickel. Third down coming. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Into traffic. Complete. And what a play. He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This a 39-yarder.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's Locke. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Locke. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 32. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. This throw is caught. And that's a New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Trying again, following the set. He's going deep. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's trying another one deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Giants do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. This is brought in at the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Tagovailoa will look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and are set up perfectly to counter it.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Locke looking to throw. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He lets one fly deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So now the Dolphins going for 2 again. They'll send him over right. He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Locked to throw it. Fits it through the middle. Gets it to the 15. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Tua. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Coming left is Tracy, and he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins will have the football at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again. Here's Tua. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They motion a receiver left. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. 2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. A handoff to Tracy. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of...
With the score, Giants.
3rd and just 2 to go. They go right back to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has it, man. It's H2H. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Tua now from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Finds his fullback. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Able to find H2H. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Hey, get safe.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it's second down coming up.
Go right here. Hey.
Here's Tua again. This throw is caught.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Running back sent in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Go ahead.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch